It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Formula 1 97, following on from yesterday's Formula 1. Yesterday's video was in celebration of the new Formula 1 Grand Prix season. This one is in mourning of what was a great sport but is now an absolute joke, frankly. That was the most tedious, boring race I've ever had the misfortune of watching. Doing away with the fuel stops. While fuel stops were annoying in that the drivers only ever passed each other while in the pit, now they just don't pass each other at all unless the car in front of them breaks down. Boring. Yeah, alright Murray, shut up, let's get on with it. I'm playing in manual gears this time at the Suzuka circuit. And let's try and get a good... There, that's where I want to be. Yeah, that's more like it. Manual gears. I think. No, maybe not. Oh, I thought I had manual. What's going on here then? That's disappointing. Get off me, you Burke. Ha! Okay. I thought I had manual gears. Apparently I don't. That's annoying. And I'm down in 22nd. I am driving as Johnny Herbert. I like Johnny Herbert. He always did badly, unfortunately. Not because he was a bad driver. I need to sneeze. Oh, I don't want to do that in a crash helmet. No, he just had really bad luck. Generally, he was always the first driver to get interviewed at the end of a race. Well, not the end of a race, in a race, because he was always the first one to, well, break down usually. Oops. He had terrible luck, terrible reliability, whatever car he was driving. I'm not finding this game nearly as easy as Formula 1. This being Formula 1 97. This is not as easy. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's less forgiving. It won't let you drive like an idiot and get away with it, which is what I was certainly doing while racing Monaco yesterday. I was driving like a complete numpty and it didn't seem to matter. Here, no. You make a mistake and you do end up at the back. So I don't expect to see too many other cars here. I'm normally quite familiar with the Suzuka circuit, but oh god, this is looking quite alien to me. I'm used to Suzuka on Gran Turismo, you see, and it doesn't look like this. So I don't know where I'm going. Oops. Just about recognising where I am on the circuit. This is supposedly in a higher resolution screen mode than the prequel game, but I can't actually tell. And maybe that's because I'm playing it on a PS3 instead of a PS1. I don't know. Oh. I think I'm going to get lapped. I can hear other cars. Oh. This game unfortunately has no link-up mode like the prequel game did. This does, you can do, oh god, you can do two-player, but it's split screen, and I've never been a fan of split screen. It's not so bad on modern games with modern consoles on modern tellies, you know, when you've got high definition and a huge screen. But I used to play this with friends on like a 21-inch cathode ray tube telly, and it wasn't so good. No co-commentator, so I don't know what game that would be in. I don't know who the co-commentator would be. I mean, Martin Brundle wasn't commentating back then, surely. I don't think it was James Hunt. See, I would say I was so relieved when James Hunt stopped commentating, but he stopped commentating because he died, and I'm not glad that he died at all. God, he was an annoying commentator. I actually, I bumped into James Hunt when I was a kid. My sister had a friend whose father was the chef of Lord Hesketh in Towcester, Northamptonshire, and Lord Hesketh owned the Hesketh racing team. So James Hunt drove for the Hesketh racing team, and I was there with my mother and sister and brother and whatnot, and we would like play around in the corridors, if you like, the service, what would you call them? Service corridors, whatever, where the staff went. You know, you didn't find all your big wigs there, but your staff would go there. They were like all hidden away, and we would play there. And I was playing in one of these corridor things. It was all quite darkened and whatnot, and I bumped into this person walking the other way, and who do you suppose it was but James Hunt? And I actually knew who he was, even though I was like about 5 or 6 at the time, because my dad watched Grand Prix back then, so I watched it, and I thought, hold on a minute, I know your face. Didn't say anything, but I was quite impressed.
There are only 2 laps left in which to decide the race.
You mean 2 laps left in which to trash my car? This is a game I think you need to practice this one. The other one, not so much. Manual gears would have helped. Whenever I play a game, a racing game, oh God, I judge the corners. Like once I've memorised the circuit, I know what gear I can get round a given corner in. So I'll just approach a corner in that gear, rev the nuts off it, and know that I can get round it. Automatic gears, it'll just keep changing up. And I don't want to have to watch the gear indicator to know what gear I'm in. So automatic gears just don't work for me. I don't normally race like this, but you know, just give everyone the opportunity to see what the car looks like. It's a Red Bull Sauber, which always confuses me, or rather, oh dear. For several years, the Saubers were sponsored by Red Bull, and I got used to that. So now whenever I'm watching a Grand Prix, I see a Red Bull, and I think it's a Sauber. But then I see a Red Bull passing a Sauber, and my brain is like, hold on, what? I have to remind myself that the Saubers are, well, they're ex-Jaguars, which are ex... What were they before they were... Yes, ex-Stewarts, which are ex... I think they were Tyrrells, weren't they? Were Stewart's Tyrrells, or were the BAR's Tyrrells? I do lose track. This and videos of other retro games in my collection and a video of my console and computer collection can be found on my YouTube channel. along with a link to my website retrogamingcollector.com, so take a look at that if you've got nothing better to do. Thank you for watching.